Alright, we got a 2016 Harley Breakout. Let's see what this is going to be like. The seating position is really weird. Find the key here. Key must be on already.
There's 2 clicks back to you. There you go.
Thank you.
That's engineers justifying their job.
I'd say. Alright, so this is a 2016 Breakout. Big wide tire in the back. Big front fork, feels like pulling yourself way out. This will be a comfortable ride. The braking, it's got foot pegs instead of floorboards. No hill toe shifter. We're going to try it and see what we think of it. Digital tachometer, which I am not fond of at all. I think it's kind of worthless. I am recording. The battery's almost dead, so I probably won't be recording too many more bikes after these rides. A lot more legroom than that last low I just rode. See how she runs. Very stable on the road. Again, it's a 2016 Harley Breakout. Not a bike I would own. Very uncomfortable to ride. Maybe if you're tall and you can sit back a little bit. Tell you what, you crack that throttle, baby, you're gone. Very nimble to turn. Very low center of gravity on the bike. Henry's riding the new it's a 110 engine on an 883 frame. It's the fastest motorcycle that Harley's making right now. This feels like you're riding a Sporty, except the handlebars suck. Tell you what though, man, you give her a little gas and off the throttle, you'll flip this bike right over on its head. Be very careful with this motorcycle. I don't know what this bike would be good for. I don't know if it'd be good for starting out or I don't know. Around the town bike, I don't really know what it's good for. Not good for touring. You're not going to be comfortable on this bike to take a long ride anywhere. I mean, it's nice for around twisties. Maybe you're riding with your local motorcycle club. You know. You got all the power in the world, though, man. No thrills, no thrill motorcycle. It's got the speedometer, digital tachometer. It does got a gear shift indicator. You're finding that on more and more of the 2016 Harleys. It was not on all the 2015 Harleys. The brakes are a lot better than the one bike I rode there, and you'll have to go back in the videos to see which one I was bitching about their brakes. It's just not comfortable. I mean, you're leaning over. You're almost leaning over the front of the bike. not giving us a big opportunity to open the bikes up, and I think that's pretty much because they're brand new. They're 2016s. They haven't been ridden really. This is probably the first demo day that they've been out there. I would think. This bike will move though. 2016 Breakout. Very nimble in the turns. So if you want a bike you can lay in the turns, you want something lightweight, this bike probably weighs in at 600 pounds if that, maybe 5. It's very hard on the back because you're leaning over trying to reach the damn handlebars. So that kind of sucks. Very easy to keep up with everybody though. You got more power than those bikes have, I think. In third gear, just cruising. Lays into the bends really nice. Got more power than any one human man would ever really need or want. You can just push it right in the bends. I mean, just push it a little bit on the handle grip and it just lays down. It lays right in the bend. So as far as the riding ability and nimble, I like it. I don't like leaning over the front of this bike. I hate these handlebars. I think they really blow. You're gonna have a very uncomfortable ride. But as far as the way it handles, it does handle good in these bends. You know, like this bend here is a big wide bend. And you know, it just lays in them. Got a lot of power, a lot of torque. I'm in 4th gear right there. A lot of power on the bike. So, I mean, it's a Breakout, you know. If you change the handlebars, this would be a pretty nice bike to own. Change the handlebars, put yourself some pipes on it, as in most Harley Davidson motorcycles. Hey, man! Whoa, almost had a crash up there, dude. You gotta be on them brakes a little bit better. Watch what the hell you're doing. She's turning, gentlemen. Super power on this motorcycle though. You know, I haven't ridden the V-Rod yet. Henry said it was an amazing motorcycle. Just laying these bends up here. These bikes are made for the twisties. You know, the Electric Glide, the Ultra Classics, they're not made for the twisties. You could take them in the twisties, and I do. I take my Electric Glide everywhere. It's my only bike. I mean, why the hell wouldn't I? But in the scheme of things, you know, it is what it is, I guess. So if you're commuting around home, you're going a lot of twisties, you're doing a lot of rural driving, not highway. I mean, this bike will go on the highway, don't get me wrong. It's got all the power you need. You're gonna pass whatever semi, but it's just not comfortable. It's not something I'd want to ride all day, like the Heritage. Look at this guy flying. Oh. But yeah, it has a lot of power on it. It's a very nimble bike. You can probably remove your hands on it. Yeah, it's very well balanced. So, anyway. Yeah, I don't know what there was up with that truck. He was trying to kill all of us. So after this, we're gonna get something to drink or get a hamburger, I guess. I don't ever bring cash when I go out anywhere. I have no idea. Then we'll go back. We're gonna ride some more. Like I got a CVO Limited. I want to ride. I want to. Let's see what these shocks are like. Play bitch. Ugh, holy shit. Yeah. The shocks. Blow. Yeah, the shocks will kill you on this bike. It's like riding a sports. Again, it's the 2016 Harley Davidson Breakout. Definitely a bike not for me. You know, sometimes you just get on a motorcycle. When Sean smokes today, you just get on something and you just say, this isn't me. I would be very uncomfortable. If it was, they gave me one, I'd probably sell it. I'm sure I'd sell it and buy something different. All right, that's it. It's the Breakout.